Hello, this is Brother Winston, amen. And the question today we're talking about racial, amen. And this is part 2, amen. Dear Brother Winston, I am a Christian, and why am I still racial? Everybody racial until you meet the man from Galilee. Once, listen well now, once India and Africa was joined together, but today they are far apart. Once Esau and Jacob was joined together in the womb, but by Jacob holding on to Esau's foot, but at birth they are now far apart. Once we, our spirit, was joined to God Jesus Christ in heaven when he made us. But after God Jesus gave us to Adam, and Adam gave us to Satan, from then on we became far apart. Get this now, all nations came out from India and Africa. If you is not a sheep, you is a goat. If you is not a Esau, you is a Jacob. There is only two races. Understand that. Whether we like it or not, it is so. So stop vexing with your mother or God Jesus Christ because you do not like your skin or your hair. Man is a spirit and he live in a flesh house. His flesh is called the outer man, and his spirit is called the inner man. So when you met the man from Galilee, he will marry your spirit, not your flesh. Your spirit will become righteous, racial no more, but your flesh remain racial to the bone forever. Now Satan is the spirit of error. Now Satan, the spirit of error, began to live in our flesh from the time of conception without our consent. I want to repeat that. Satan, the spirit of error, began to live in our flesh from the time of conception without our consent. But the man from Galilee, God Jesus Christ's spirit, began to live in our spirit from the day of Pentecost with our consent. You got that? When God Jesus married to our spirit, he gave us power over all the powers of Satan, or the spirit of error. Anything that we bind, bless, loose, and curse on earth, it is bind, bless, loose, and curse in heaven. He gave us power to love those that hate us. He gave us a sound mind so that we will know the difference between the voices that speak to us. My sheep know my voice, and another shepherd voice they will not follow. So you see, we are well prepared against the wisdom of the spirit of error. All we have to do now is to control our flesh, manage our flesh, possess all his racial plan, and bring them all Satan's racial plan under our subjection. Why this is not happening? Why? One, we are still racial. Why are we still racial? Why are we still hateful? Why are we unforgiving? We have fallen from grace. That's the answer. We have fallen from grace. We have entangled ourselves again with Mr. Moses' law, the yoke of bondage. Satan is not a fool. He only take away half of our power so that we will not know that we are deceived. So what must we do to get back to God Jesus' grace so that we will not be racial? We have to walk by faith and in the spirit and not in Moses' law and sensual. Amen. Do you know how much Esau, the sheep people who should have been born, did not born because their ancestor was half dead on the slave ship? So Jacob the goat threw them overboard. I want to read that again. Amen. Do you know how much Esau, the sheep people who should have been born, did not born because their ancestor was half dead on the slave ship? So Jacob the goat threw them overboard. And today, when you should be thankful to God, Jesus, that it did not happen to you, you're still vexed with God Jesus Christ and your mother. Stop being a fool. Marry to God Jesus Christ. No. All you have to say, I believe in the resurrection. That is all you have to say. And God Jesus will marry your spirit, not your flesh, right where you are. Experience it. It is not a flesh marriage, but it is a spiritual marriage. Do not read no other book but the King James version of the Bible, and you will go very, very far. Yes, we love you plenty, plenty. We have something to say, and we have said it together, 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 together. Amen. Praise the